Good evening, my fellow troglodytes, Neanderthals, hairy knuckle dragon apes, you cavemen, chicken littles, boys crying wolf, everybody else in the red pill manosphere, and to all the good faithful family, welcome to the Good Faith Podcast, where we maneuver around toxic debauchery, attempting to find harmony with our fellow man and dissect society's caustic degeneracy. If it's a pre-apocalyptic dystopia that you seek, then look no further, because here it is. The great American empire is going to hell in a handbasket, and quickly, I might add. I'm your host, Ninjah Bullock. I understand you could have been a million other places, and that time is the most precious commodity any of us have. So from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to share my gratitude with all of you. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. Due to the sensitive nature of some of our topics, we hope you will shield youngins from some of the vulgarity that may be spewed here. We got whoredom for your boredom, and we're going to talk about smut, so keep the kids at bay.
It's smut, Bill.
It must be noted that the views expressed by the panel are not necessarily the views of the Good Faith Podcast. We are no fiduciary, and we assume no culpability of investment performance as a result of following our financial advice. Our simple aim is to entertain and inform. Anybody living in the greater Philadelphia area interested in making an appearance on our show can reach me in a DM on Facebook or Instagram at Christopher Bulick. See our Patreon link in the description if you'd like to make a campaign contribution to facilitate our meteoric rise.
I ain't trying to screw you. You ain't give me no money. What am I getting out of this? Nothing. So why do I have to lie?
In all seriousness, times are tough, and any proceeds we receive will be going towards avoiding eviction, keeping the lights on, medicating Clark with all of his health concerns, feeding our gracious guests. Once again, if you feel you've been given value by us, it takes a little bit of extra effort to like and subscribe. This is your notification that the Good Faith Podcast is now available not only on YouTube, but Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcasts, Listen Notes, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and RSS.com. We'll keep pushing out these episodes so long as our following stays growing. The path to notoriety will be for our listeners to spread the good word of the pod. If you have somebody in mind who would agree with our content, if they might be informed, if they want to ridicule us, send a link to your friends and family. All publicity is good publicity. Our objective is to have a balance between the red and the blue. So if you have somebody in mind who enjoys listening to podcasts, please spread our channel. And in perfect time for the holidays, if you don't know what to get a loved one for Christmas, why not gift them a membership to the Good Faith Podcast? If you want to give the gift that keeps on giving, consider a membership, and it'll support your fearless and thankless leader, me. And I'm working tirelessly to return you guys with value through exclusive content, sound advice, unique custom emojis, listening and responding to all of your constructive and corrective feedback. Now, the fragrance of the week is I got two fragrances. I got a man and a woman fragrance. If you want to try this, what is this? Yves Saint Laurent something. I
don't even want to butcher that name.
The men's fragrance is Dolce & Gabbana Gray. If you want to try it, you're more than welcome. It's a little sampler. That was a Christmas gift from my mom's boyfriend. And the candle of the week is Festive Holiday Candle by Cranberry Scent by Paperwhite. So, let's see how it is. I've been doing a bunch of, Christmas candles all month.
Love a candle.
Guys, you know what my motto is? My motto is look good, smell good, play good. And when you play good, they pay good. You don't have to spend $1 million to look like $1 million. Now, without any further ado, I'd like to introduce my guest. And can I have your name, age, occupation, and highest level of education completed?
My name is Kellie Berrios. I will be 37 years old next Wednesday, January 7th. I am a full-time entrepreneur and DJ, and my highest level of education is I went to trade school, so I have a diploma.
Nice.
After high school, yeah.
What trade school?
I went to Lincoln Tech for medical assisting, but DJing and nightlife sucked me in, and I never got out.
Yeah. And I wanted to say, I think your celebrity lookalike is, have you ever heard Selena Gomez?
All the time.
Okay, yeah.
And I get Rachel Bilson too.
I don't know who that is, but I'll have to check her out.
Yeah. But I get Selena Gomez all the time.
Okay.
But I'm older than her.
Really?
She looks like me.
Yeah, true.
At Godflow2000 said, "What's up, y'all?"
Yo, what's up, Aaron? How you doing?
Hi, Aaron.
So, and what is your ethnicity and nationality?
I am Puerto Rican and Irish.
Oh, nice. That's a good combo. A very fertile combo. They like to have a lot of kids of those ethnicities.
Yeah.
And do you want to announce your social media handles for anyone to follow you?
Yeah, everything, all my socials are at Kellie Berrios, Kellie, B as in boy, ERRIOS.
All right. And I'll put that in the show notes too, if anybody wants to see. And what is your relationship status and longest relationship?
Single, and the longest was 9 years, 9.5 years.
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a third of your life.
Mm-hmm. My 20s.
And what are your spiritual beliefs?
God.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you would just say like non-denominationally spiritual?
Yeah. I believe. I wouldn't say I grew up Catholic. I've been to a few Christian churches, Baptist church, Lutheran church. But I just find out that we all believe in the same thing, and, we all pray to the same God. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, let's get right into it. So, so when I go out to the club or when I'm presenting a brand on social media, I always try and portray some type of like archetype to the world, like a Tony Stark or a James Bond or a Bruce Wayne archetype. Mm-hmm. Do you tap into like some type of archetype that you're trying to portray to the world?
No, I'm just myself. Like,
Yeah.
my DJ name is DJ Just Kellie because I'm just Kellie.
Yeah.
I don't really have an alter ego. It's like what you see is what you get. So,
Mm-hmm. And if you could have a superpower, what superpower would you choose to have?
to heal.
To heal others or heal, like, I guess
Everyone.
everybody. Okay, yeah. So kind of like a Wolverine a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and I know you just watched Harry Potter on Broadway. How was that?
Amazing. It
What-
was so good.
Which one was it? Like,
It was, so it's not like a book or a movie. It's called Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
okay.
So basically, Harry Potter's child and Malfoy's child become friends.
What?
Yeah. And
At Ava Brown E2G said, "Hi."
someone keeps calling. Hi.
Yo, what's up, Ava? Nice to have you on. I think you're a new listener, so thank you for joining us right now. We're talking about Harry Potter.
Yeah. But it's about their kids becoming friends. I don't want to spoil it because I want people to go see it. And then they have to go back in time. It's a whole thing between Harry and Malfoy, and so it's really good.
Okay.
It's a good story.
What Harry Potter house would you?
Everyone's
Think you're in?
I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't really choose one ever, and I don't know which house I would be. I'm just kind of my own house.
Okay.
What's your house? What would you?
I'm probably like a Slytherin, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
No. This is a good faith podcast. You can't be Slytherin.
Do you think it was a little bit of a violation the way that Harry stooped his best friend's sister?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know.
Who do you think is the biggest hunk in Hogwarts?
Harry.
Harry? Really? He's like a bit of a like dork, I think.
Nerds are cool. You don't think
That's true. That's true, I guess. Who do you think was the biggest Hogwarts baddie?
Hermione.
Yeah, like hands down. That's
My
like
girl.
that's a rhetorical question, basically.
She's badass as hell.
And like, so what was, when you were a kid, what was your like favorite like book series, I guess, or movie series?
I mean, as a kid, I was like more into sports than, I guess, educational things or reading or anything. Like I read, but I was more into extracurricular activities rather than being a bookworm in school.
And what's your favorite sport? Football?
So growing up, I played basketball until I was in 9th grade, from like 2nd grade to 9th grade, and then I was a cheerleader at the same time. But I cheered all throughout my high school career, so I chose cheerleading over basketball come high school because it became too much.
And what like position in cheerleading?
I was a flyer.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
My sister was a flyer too. Yeah. Did you fuck with Pokemon at all?
No, I never got into Pokemon, anime, like nothing like that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that kind of scraps this question for me.
What was the question?
I was just like, if you were on the schoolyard and there was like a brawl about to break out, who'd be your like ride or die vato that you like fuck with of the Pokemon?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Pikachu, I don't know.
So your favorite genre of music is throwback R&B. Let's take a trip down memory lane because like one of Guy's favorite pastimes is just referencing old names. Like we do this a lot of the time with like football players. We'll be like, yo, you remember fucking Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis? You remember this person, that person? Who were some of your old school R&B?
Like my top artists?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would say, so I grew up in the 90s 2K, so I grew up on a lot of like Ashanti, Mary J, Mario, Lil Bow Wow was out. Like that's a little more hip hop though. Lil Romeo, you know, I think hip hop and R&B of that era was my favorite. But it was also like Faith Evans, and you had Jill Scott and Erykah Badu and Indie RE and.
Did you like
a lot of soulful R&B.
Did you who was the who was
go deeper like Tank and
I don't know who that is.
yes.
What wait, who the fuck was do you like Lauryn Hill?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
The
Fugees?
Fugees?
Yeah, they're did they only have one CD? They had one
I think they had a few albums.
Yeah. I feel like she was always a little bit better as like a solo artist, maybe, but you know who I think is like one of the most versatile artists is fucking Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, he was one of the best in that era. Unpredictable. And he was on slow jams with Twista.
Yeah, that CD is like fire from like start to finish.
Yeah. CDs. None of these kids know what a CD is.
Yeah. Did you go to FYE a lot?
I did as a kid.
Did you ever like steal anything?
No.
No, God, that must just
I had
be
to like
me then.
beg my parents to buy certain CDs that I wanted, or I would have to save up my own money to get them. But by the time I had my own money, I was already just burning CDs. So I would get like stacks of blank CDs. And
I had tons.
LimeWire, Napster.
What about Alicia Keys?
I love Alicia.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I love like old Alicia. Like,
what's your favorite Alicia song?
I like the chalk ones like if what was it if I ain't got you, or like, you know, like some people want it all. But I think if I was gonna go into like that CD, I really liked I think it was called like This Is the Life.
Okay.
You know that one?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'll have to send it to you after the episode. What about like old school R&B? Like, is there any like Motown and shit that you like?
I mean, yeah, I just shuffle. My thing is, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. As a DJ, I'm drawing a blank. I think because I'm nervous.
Like, do you know any like Luther Vandross?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or like Bill Withers.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like two old school guys that I really like.
Yeah.
What about like rap? Who are some of your favorite rappers?
One of my favorite artists of all time is Jadakiss. Nas. I mean, you could go Tupac, Biggie.
What's your favorite Jadakiss song?
I feel like, I mean, Still Feel Me is one of my favorites, or Feel Me, By Your Side. I mean, that whole old school, early 2000s era. mid 2000s.
Do you like When Kiss is Spittin' with Nate Dogg?
Yeah. We Don't Make It. I mean, there's so many.
Yeah.
But he had a mixtape that was out before he dropped The Last Kiss Goodbye, and that mixtape was fire.
Okay. What was that?
I have it burned on a CD, but I don't know what happened to that CD.
Was that his second CD, The Last Kiss Goodbye?
I think that was the last album in 2008.
Really? Okay. So that was the one that had that.
Why Letter to Big.
Yeah, no, that was his. I think that was his second CD.
Was it?
For,
I don't know, Joe and Jada, are you listening?
yeah, but that was when he was like in his like prime for sure. I'm like my literal favorite fucking rapper of all time is DMX. So like our two favorite rappers are like, you know,
same vibe.
Our boys.
The raspy voice.
What about like Big Punisher?
Big Pun?
Yeah. I feel like what is it called? Still Not a Playa. Mm-hmm. That's like the like. Show. You can't go wrong if you play that shit in like in the club. Like everyone will just be like, oh.
Like the 2000s are back right now, which I love.
Yeah.
Because it was our era of music.
Do you have any guilty pleasures that you like to listen to? Like maybe, like I can think of R. Kelly. Like I don't care how many tweens R. Kelly peed on. Like his music's still fucking good. Yeah.
I've posted this millions of times because people are like, how can you still play that? I'm like, well, he's not the only one on the music. Yeah, he's part of it in the process of making it, but there's so many other people behind the scenes.
At Terrence Voyager 846 said, "Good evening."
Hey yo, Terry, the fuck's going on?
Hola. But yeah, there's so many other people that are on these songs and these albums that I feel if I don't play it, I'm taking money from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still making money, but for commentary, it's not like he can really,
Like another one. Like, all right, everyone wants to talk shit on R. Kelly because of what he did, but then they'll go and play Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson didn't like fondle a bunch of children. Like,
I mean, but we all don't really know. You know what I mean?
Are you in the camp that thinks Michael Jackson could be innocent?
I mean, I didn't dig that deep into it.
Yeah.
But I think when it comes to, I think all of Hollywood and entertainment, people do shady shit. But at the end of the day, the art that they created is still beautiful. You know? So that's like the good and bad of life. Like there's positive and negative, but
it's kind of like the pyramids. Like the Great Pyramids are a marvel, and everyone loves them, but they were built by slaves. Like there was a lot of suffering and pain that went into them. That's kind of how it is when I hear like So Sexy by R. Kelly. Like, all right, you know, like a lot of pain and suffering went into making this song, but I still like it.
But there's so many people that worked on all that music with them, so it's like, you know. So that's why they have the quote, you got to take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
You know? Good things came out of shitty situations, so.
What about Puff?
No comment.
Go off, Queen.
I just think everyone talks about the documentary that 50 Cent put out, and honestly, it educated me a lot on the history of Bad Boy and, you know, that whole era, because that was the era we grew up in. Aside from Diddy and his stuff, I think it was good to see that, you know what I mean, the history of Bad Boy and Mary J and, you know, all the things, all the beef behind the scenes and, you know, everything that came with it. But I don't have a comment on Diddy. Do I want to play his music? No.
Honestly, his music's not even like good enough. Like I don't think
Adam Calvin Baldwin said, "There was footage on R. Kelly, none on Michael Jackson. Great artists though."
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, shit. Like, I don't know. I think a lot of folks fabricate these conspiracy theories. These like that MJ. I don't know. I've heard some wild conspiracy theories about MJ. Like he was set up by Israel because that's just this like easy scapegoat
that's
and
Kirk. Everyone's saying that.
Yeah.
We could get into that because that's just pissing me off. The Charlie Kirk shit.
What?
I don't know if you ever watched any of that.
I know the biggest thing right now is like, everyone's talking about how Charlie Kirk's widow Erica is like evil and shit like that. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
You think
I think she
is evil? Really? I just
have you like dived deep into it yet?
No, I'm not.
Deep dive.
I'm not like a big conspiracy theorist. Like I don't know. Maybe she is. I feel bad for her, and I like assuming that she's innocent because I like to assume the best in people. I like to have like a sense of good faith about people. But yeah, like I would not want to be getting like scrutinized through like a magnifying glass if my like husband or wife just got killed, Yeah.
No, I was posting stuff about it when it happened, and then everybody was coming at me for it. So I deleted everything. But now watching the actions after the fact of his assassination is just, it's a little wild. It's a little unsettling, But back to Michael really quick.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have that conspiracy about him, but Michael was never able to be a kid.
Yeah.
So I think that's why he was around such youthful energy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just enjoying not being an adult for 5 seconds because he's been an adult since he was a child.
Yeah.
So that's my say.
It's possible. Because I also don't think there are any children who accused him, right?
No.
Like it was just
Macaulay Culkin was with him all the time, and he's like never once.
Yeah.
Even Aaron Carter, before he died, he spoke on it, and So.
Kelly's right. I don't even think he knew what it was like to be a kid.
Yeah, he didn't. He was always in the limelight his whole life.
Yeah. So what musical artists do you think fucked things up in the game that led to hip hop and R&B going downhill?
I would say, I think the moment mumble rap came around, that's when hip hop started going downhill.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think just the ratchetness of the message in hip hop now lost the art of writing for these songs.
Like, do you think that there is a clear like gendered difference between women nowadays in rap and men nowadays in rap? Because I feel like there's no like do you know who like Jean Grey is, the rapper, or like I don't know, like even like Lil Kim, and it was always kind of there, but nowadays women rappers are literally just like my pussy, my coochie, my ass and shit like that, and like there used to be like artistry in women rapping. Nowadays they just talk about their bodies. And
I think back then it was more empowering lyrics where it's like, yeah, I know I'm a bad bitch, blah 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 blah. He does this and this and that for me. But nowadays it's more like he better pay for it.
Yeah.
And bend my ass over, make my coochie breathe.
I do fucking love that song, but
no,
like
it's great for the club, and but at the same time it's like the younger kids growing up are now hearing this is their era of music. So it's like
they don't know Little Kim.
Yeah, they don't know. Yeah.
Eve was the shit, dude. Like Eve I loved Eve.
She still is the shit.
Yeah. Representing Philly proud, Eve.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I never heard Eve say like, "You spread open my legs and fuck me."
She said, "Shake your tambourine." You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like, as I think as raunchy as it is now. It's a little more.
Do you know who's that big fat bitch?
Damn.
What the fuck is her name?
Jeez.
What the fuck is her name?
You talking about Missy Elliott?
No. I'm talking like she was on the Uber lawsuit because like a Uber XL couldn't fit her, and like the driver was like, what the fuck is her name? She made her song is like awful. The song is like I'm so tired of taking these plan Bs. This N-word won't stop nothing in me. Like, it's just
I don't even know who sings that.
Some ignorant fucking fat bitch.
Is it
I don't.
like a one-hit wonder? Like,
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know.
Do you know Dave Blunt's? Oh my god, he's another big fat fuck. He's just like worthless. Do you like Lil Wayne?
I love Lil Wayne.
Yeah. Do you think that he contributed at all to
Hell
the?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
Do you think he contributed in a bad way at all to hip hop?
No.
No. Okay.
Because even though like he was sober for a second, he was like, y'all thought this was good, like some of his songs and some of his lyrics, but at the same time, it was like Lil Wayne was doing something nobody else was doing back then, and I think the production of his music was amazing as well. You know, like all the beat, a Millie, like Pick the World Up, yeah, like.
What's your favorite Carter
song or
like,
album?
Yeah.
I think the Carter 2.
Yeah, that was like a fucking classic.
But like
yeah.
Hustler Music, Mr. Carter, like
Yeah.
all that era. I still play it now. Like,
Even the Carter 3 had like some fucking
Carter 3.
bangers on it.
his new album was great, but not for like mainstream. But I thought it was really good.
All right, so if you could embark on any endeavor in the world without the possibility of failure, what would you strive to do?
That's a complete 360 turn question. Anything?
Yeah, and you can't fail.
Well, I don't fail. I'm a Capricorn. No, I'm kidding. I would, on a personal note, anything I can embark on and not fail would be, so I was adopted, so I would want to be able to help foster or adopt kids that are adopted with their mental health, because I know how hard it could be. So I think anything in that field of helping those who feel alone or lost, I would do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good one.
It's a deep one.
So you say that you've invested a lot of money into your DJ practice. Was there ever a time in your life when you were afraid to invest in yourself?
Yeah, because I would second guess myself a lot.
Yeah.
But I also bet on myself. So, you know, you always have those, do you do it? Do you not do it? Do you spend the money? Do you not spend the money? But then, I mean, that's where your faith comes in. And I just, 100% went full force, have trust in God, knowing that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And you just do it,
Yeah. Like, so my last guest last week was Casey Herzog, and he said that, like you said, being reluctant to invest in yourself, it shows like a sense of self-doubt. But once you believe in yourself, an investment in yourself pays dividends, and you could see the return on investment. It actually becomes clear that an investment in yourself is the only investment that you're comfortable with making.
It's the best investment you can ever do in your entire life, is to, whether it's emotional, spiritual, physical, financial, always invest in yourself. I feel like everyone needs to be doing that anyway.
Yeah. I had a real big like problem with this, because I had a lot of self-doubt, a lot of like self-esteem issues, for my like 20s, and being like an alcoholic and a pothead and stuff like that. And so when I hit 30, I like started to invest in the stock market. And then it became like really difficult for me to like say like, oh yeah, I'm a more worthwhile investment than putting my money into like the stock market, into Google or something like that. Like, who am I? I'm a nobody. Like, I'd rather invest in like a Fortune 500 company. So it's actually like very difficult for me to like say like, yeah, I should buy this $500 like Roadcaster because this podcast is gonna eventually return any kind of investment to me, because.
But it's something you love to do, so you don't think of it returning. You just do it every day, and then one day it's gonna be like boop, and it'll all be worth it.
Yeah, exactly. So you're a clean and sober individual, right?
I am a year and 5 months now, almost 6 months.
Nice.
Yeah. Listeners at home, I hope you can hear that. Let me chat in and let me know if you can hear my soundboard, because this is, like we're just talking about, this is my very first episode with this, with the headphones, with these microphones, with the Rodecaster. So I'm totally, this could sound like shit. Let me know how it sounds. Let me know if all the sound effects, if all the speech chats, if everything's coming in and sounding good, or what I need to work on. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Do you like mic check by Joel
Santana?
Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
That was a great era of music too.
Yeah. That like Lil Wayne and Joel's made I think they made like a CD together, didn't they?
I think they had a few songs together. I know.
Yeah. But what challenges have you encountered in nightlife being completely clean and sober?
I think the first 3 months of going through sobriety was the hardest. The challenge was, I DJ, people buy tables, and then they want to say, oh, you're doing great, here's a shot, or hey, can I get you something to drink? And saying no, it almost feels disrespectful because they're offering to give you, like, to do something for you. But then I'd be like, no, I'm sober. And then everyone would be like, come on, Kelly, just, you're not, have one. And I'd be like, no. Like, and then as time went on, people started seeing, like, oh, she's really serious about this. So I've been in Philly nightlife since 2008, 9-ish, maybe 9, 10-ish. So everyone kind of known me a little bit around the city. So to see Kelly sober, everyone's like, what the hell? But it's not that I had a problem either. It was more of like I needed the mental break and the mental clarity from it. It wasn't helping my emotional situation at the time.
Yeah.
So.
I find it's actually a huge advantage to have your wits about you in an environment with so much like drunken disorder and chaos. Yeah. To be one of the few that's like controlled, responsible, sober in a chaotic nightclub is actually like a position of power.
Yeah. But it's also teaches you so much patience. I've had patience, but being sober in nightlife has taught me so much more patience. Because you just...
At Godflow2000 said, SFX thumbs up with dark skin tone. Adam Calvin Baldwin said, I can hear it well.
Awesome.
All right, that's good. That's good.
But yeah, it's just patience, understanding, and just do your job, get paid, and go home. Don't try to think too much about it,
And if you had unlimited resources, and I guess this is maybe a little bit similar. This might be similar to what you said earlier. If you had unlimited resources, wanted to give back to the world, what charity initiative would you start?
For foster and adoption.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like a lot of kids don't get adopted, so they're just in a home when they're 18, or when they're 18 they're just sent out into the world. And at 18, like, none of us know what the hell we're doing. Like, yeah, you pick a college, yeah, you do these things, but when you're literally alone and you have no one around you to support you, I would help those kids.
Have you ever seen the movie, I think it's called like Instant Family with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
I watched that like last week. I thought it was a really good movie.
No, it's really good. But that's a perfect situation that shows you, like, that's what kids go through. Like, that's happening every day, you know? And some kids have the parent that just doesn't show up, or they just don't know them or have them at all, and then, they get adopted or they don't. And I don't know. I could understand what they feel, especially if you're on your own at 18. Like, yeah, I was adopted, but I moved out by I was like 17. So when you have like no life experience, you're just trying to figure it out, and it's just, you don't feel like you have that support. I want to be able to help support.
How old were you when you were adopted?
I was like 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like it's got to be like tough to be like one of the older kids that gets adopted.
It
Like
was within my family, but at the same time, sometimes it's just a hard situation that I was in, you know.
Yeah, my pastor, he fosters kids. He's got like at least 4 kids, and I think I don't know how many of them are adopted. I think they might all be adopted, and it's just like it's so awesome that like when people do that.
Yeah. But honestly, I feel like those of us that are in that situation are like the chosen ones of the world, because it takes a lot of strength to be in the world with that mindset and have to like push yourself with no support system, you know. So like really digging deep and knowing that you're doing it for yourself, and you know, it's a big thing. So
describe the elements in your opinion of a perfect nightclub from like a DJ's perspective in layman's terms, so like someone like me could understand.
Like the perfect nightclub?
Yeah, like what makes like a perfect nightclub environment?
I would say the sound, number 1. The sound, the customer service from the staff, the energy of the room, and the music. You know, drinks are great, you know, but like I feel like without those key things, like you don't really stand a chance.
Have you ever been to, I'm assuming you probably have, Midnight in the Wicked? I just started like going there. I think it's like one of the best nightclubs in the city.
Yeah, right now it is, definitely.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
What are a few venues in Philadelphia that you would praise that are on that level or close?
I would say the Ave is kicking ass right now.
Where's that?
It's off of Spring Garden.
Okay.
No, off of Columbus. It's like Spring Garden in Columbus, across from the gas station.
Is that like right next to Roar?
Roar's down the street.
Yeah, but it's like it's in that neighborhood.
Yeah, that same area.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of big names that come in there. So a lot of ravers go, a lot of house heads and dubstep and drum and bass.
What do you think about Roar? Is Roar like...
No, Roar is great, but it's, again, a different vibe of music. So there it's more like Latin, hip-hop.
Yeah.
They have one-off top
I did
40
notice that.
parties and stuff. But every club has their own vibe. It all depends on what your vibe is when you want to go out.
So I went to Roar like a few months ago, and it had to be like 18 and overnight or something, because like it was just me and like a bunch of little ass kids, and I'm like,
just getting old. And you shouldn't be.
Maybe I don't, but I was like, yo, like I don't belong here at all. Like it was so funny.
Yeah, but the younger generation, they do look super young now.
Yeah,
I feel like the generation right before us, like right after us, they look older than our. How old are you?
34.
Okay, so you're in my generation. They look older than us, and then the new 21-year-olds coming in, they literally look 16. Like they look young as hell.
These kids all look
but
16,
some places,
17.
You know, they might let some children.
I think they had to. They had to have been.
I'm not saying
like,
I'm not saying anyone does it. This is, you know, I'm just saying.
Were you raised around like strict parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, like my parents would never have let me fucking go to a nightclub.
I mean, like they let us go out, but you had a curfew.
Yeah.
Like there was,
Yeah, this was like
chores had to be done, schoolwork had to be done.
Yeah.
You know, but I worked a lot even growing up. Like my first job was at 15. So.
Are there any other venues that you like?
I mean, I work at a bunch. I love all the venues I work at. I feel like anywhere you go in the city, it all depends on the vibe you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the Mashaloo? What do you...
I work for the Mushaloo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do all their corporate parties.
Do you, like... I think that it's a weird venue because, like, it's like the nicest restaurant in the entire city, and then, like, at, like, like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, it just turns into this, like... it's not, like, as nice as...
They do, like, one-off events, so it's not like they're open every weekend for, like, a weekend party.
Mm-hmm.
They have, like, cigars on the
Yeah,
on the
I do like
water,
that.
and
Yeah.
that's all R&B vibes. And then they have Latin night, and then they have emo night.
Yeah, yeah.
and so it's like one-off parties rather than like being open on the weekends and having a DJ. You know what I mean? Which I kind of like for there. Like, they've been doing that for a while.
Do you think that the DJ booth in the Mashaloo is like a death trap?
Up
like
top?
that fucking ladder
It
is like.
I have done that ladder in heels, in sneakers, in dresses, with all my equipment on. I have mastered the ladder to get up to the DJ area.
That's one other reason why you shouldn't be drunk on the Mashaloo, because you'll take a header down that ladder. And
yeah, there's certain parties that I'm like, which room am I in? Because it slants, and like we do a lot of like frat and sorority parties for the holidays. And all these girls are in heels that they don't wear all the time, and then they're on a slant, and then their drinks in their hand. So I always have to be like, you guys, I love you all. Just watch your drinks. This is expensive stuff.
So is there any? Have you ever done anything at Assembly?
No.
Mm-mm. I don't.
I've never been there, honestly.
It's like, all right. So like the last time that I was at Assembly, and Aaron, I was with Aaron. It was like a wedding. And we kind of like snuck in. We were doing like our wedding crashers thing, and we were just like minding our own business. We weren't like, weren't being drawn. And this like little fucking dreadlocked hippie little fuck like came up to me, and he's like, "How do you know the bride and the groom?" I just wanted to like fucking dangle him over the fucking balcony like Vanilla Ice.
I'm a friend of a friend.
Yeah, like mind your
Don't
own
worry
fucking
about
business. Yeah. But it's a cool spot, I guess.
The view is, everyone goes there for the view.
Yeah, it's like,
the vibe.
it's all right, I guess. Any other venues that you could think of that are
That are what?
that are
Just good?
good? Yeah, because I'm just starting to adventure around the city, and like of the ones that I've named, those are pretty much the only venues that I've gone to are Roar, Midnight in the Wicked, Assembly, the Mushaloo. That's basically it.
Well, you have Barstool, Wicked Wolf, Top Tomato.
At Godflow 2000 said, "It was a good night."
It was a good night. Yeah.
Then you have Ladder 15. I work there as well. You have Gardendale, which is the after hours.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I DJ there. And then you have, I mean, there's so many places. I went to Margoli's for the first time yesterday. It was cute little spots next to Fabrica. Then you have little side bars like Garage Bar. Then you have the Barcade.
I've never been to Barcade, but I hear good things about it.
Yeah, it's chill. It's like a chill bar. You could just hang with your friends, play games and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's so many good spots in Philly, but I feel like Philly nightlife is definitely different from before 2020. I mean, I feel like it was going so quick until 2020 hit, and then now it's just a little different. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of which, like I don't know when it happened, but like back in the day, like Kavanaugh's River Deck used to be the spot, and now it's like dead. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, they compete with Morgan's Pier. Like I work for Morgan's too, so you got Morgan's Pier, Lucy's, Liberty Point. I mean, they're all, but these are bigger venues too, so you have to fill them, you know. Yeah. Even River Deck is huge. Yeah. You know.
It's also like I don't know, like it's like a deck dance floor kind of thing. Like I think Roar is the same. It's not.
Have you been to the inside of Roar?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have like an inside nightclub too, not just the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I'm just I don't know. Maybe I just had a bad experience with all the youngins. I don't necessarily.
Just text me next time. Send me the flyer, and I'll say, yeah, go to that.
Okay. When you were first making a name for yourself as a DJ, what are some obstacles that you encountered that prevented you from like growing?
I would say, so I dated a DJ as I began DJing, and I learned and practiced for a good 2.5, almost 3 years before I started playing out. And I feel like the hardest part was being behind so many people of status in the game that it was difficult. Plus, I'm a female, and I feel like there's more females now than there was when I first began. In Philly area especially, I only knew about like about 4 or 5 of them that were really playing consistently out. But I just worked my ass off until everyone's like, how do we not know you? I'm like, well, I've been here a long time, you know, like you just got to put your head down and do the work. You know what I mean? You just can't give up on yourself.
Alex Hormozy says, like, do so much consistent work that it would be unreasonable for a person who does that much consistent work to fail.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And by the way, guys, the Eagles won 13-12.
Oh my
What
God.
a fucking...
Good thing I didn't watch the end of that. I would have had a heart attack. Go Birds, dickhead.
I used to have a fucking soundbite that said that. I think I got rid of
I
it.
need to make one.
Hold on to your butts.
So I'm just beginning to get involved in the Philadelphia club scene. What habits and practices can I commit to in order to get recognized as more of like a VIP and less as an NPC?
Spend your money.
Oh man, I don't want to do that.
Invest in your time out. No, I feel like people don't realize that being a good customer allows you to become a VIP as well. You don't really have to spend thousands of dollars on bottle service if you're polite and you're there consistently and you're nice to everybody that works there. You take care of the staff and tip well. Like people will start taking care of you. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people nowadays don't have that common courtesy and etiquette, like whatsoever. And, you know, but then you have the big ballers in VIP. They buy the table, they buy the bottles. You know what I mean? And they're always taken care of because you're spending a lot. They know that you're spending a lot of money in the club. You know, but
yeah, and like the biggest cheat code of going out to bars and clubs is and not drinking is like. A lot of the bartenders don't even charge like.
Karim Gonzalez said, "Damn, someone should make a program teaching these principles."
What's up, Kareem?
I'll do it for you.
So, yeah, like, but like, I went out last night. I didn't pay for a drink because I'm not drinking Cristal.
Did you tip the bartender?
Yeah, I do tip generously, but yeah, like I didn't pay for a drink. I was just having like Shirley Temples and Red Bulls and Coca-Colas. Like I'm not having too much, but yeah.
Yeah, people don't realize good etiquette anymore, especially the younger kids. They just, I feel like they feel like they're so entitled to good service that they don't realize that you have to like be either way. I feel like they'll get good service, but yeah, I just think the etiquette of nightlife, especially nowadays, is a little different than when we were growing up. You know.
And have you ever heard of what the fuck hijinks? Like hijinks is going on this weekend.
Yeah. I went last year. My friend actually won a contest and opened up for the festival, and it was my first festival ever because I work all the time and I don't have time. But yeah, that was this weekend. Yesterday. Yesterday, Friday.
And today, yeah.
And today.
Yeah. So is there like an EDM DJ or performer who you love?
I mean, I was a huge fan of Avicii. I feel like his story was so amazing as well. If you have a chance to watch his documentaries, watch them. Okay. He really changed the way of EDM when he was around. But I love like Sonny Fodera. He's like he's known but not as big as I feel like he should be. You know, obviously you have the Tiestos, the Martin Garrix, and you know Afrojack. I
like Afrojack. He's got like a funky style.
Yeah.
Do you know Flamingosis? I really like them too.
It's more like a jazzy.
Yeah. Yep. And I the only one that I've ever seen live was Calvin Harris. Like he's a great one.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I've never seen any of them. I've seen Sinead Harnett, who's featured on a Sonny Fodera song, but yeah, I've never seen any big EDM artist.
So
I work all the time.
So name a performer who's on your bucket list.
Ooh, that I haven't seen like at all.
Yeah.
I would say Keisha Cole. I haven't seen her yet, and I love her.
Yeah.
And I know she's touring right now, but she needs to come back to Philly during a weekday, please.
We were talking about Big Pun, Still Not a Player. Another one of those like songs that is just like a can't miss song is her song. What is it like?
Love.
Not gonna give if he don't wanna.
Oh, Let It Go.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Let It Go. Love. Sing it. It's karaoke time.
It ain't where he at, it's where he wanna be.
New Keisha.
Okay, so if I built you a time machine and you could time travel and see one musician who's no longer with us, who would it be?
Whitney Houston.
Okay. Have you? She has a movie, right? Or no?
There's probably a few documentaries.
I always confuse her with Tina Turner. I think Tina Turner's the one with the movie. Yeah.
But Whitney, oh my God. Yeah, I would definitely see her live.
Do you like Whitney Houston's Christmas song?
You mean Mariah Carey?
No. Do you hear what I hear?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When I go to shows as somebody in entertainment, I critique everything.
Really?
The sound, the lighting, the atmosphere, how hot or cold it is in the venue, but also seeing the artists, whether they're singing live, singing with a track, without the track, the dancers, the band. I've learned a lot of secrets that I can't tell about live performing, but when I see a smaller show, like when I went to Sinead Harnett, like she was singing live, the band was live, so I love seeing are they as good as they are on the album in person. That's
so hard. And I'll say I haven't been to like a ton of concerts, but one concert that I went to that was a 10 out of 10 experience was Jay-Z. Like Jay-Z, I mean, because we all know Jay-Z's got like probably hundreds of songs. Like,
oh, I thought you were talking about
and
billions.
he,
it's billions. It's probably a good show.
But he's got like hundreds of songs, and he performed every single one of them. Yeah. And if the song featured Kanye, Kanye was there. Yeah. If the song featured Freeway was there. Like, Big Sean, Rick Ross, everybody that.
But he can afford that.
Yeah,
so he should have every artist there when he's performing. Yeah, a lot of the people who have features, they can't pay for that person to be there. Schedules just collide.
So who's a person that you've seen live in concert that you were very pleased with?
So this is gonna be random, but I went to a Maverick City concert. It's a Christian group.
Okay.
Amazing. Tasha Cobbs, Naomi, Chandler Moore, Mara, they all sing amazing live. And I know it's a certain genre of music that not a lot of people are into, or a lot of people are into, but the way the show was just, it was beautiful. I was in awe of how well everybody sang live. Sinead Harnett was amazing. I went to Backstreet Boys. They were great.
I think I went to 98 Degrees. Do you remember them back in the day? I saw Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, I haven't seen Christina or Britney. I went to NSYNC when I was a kid. That was my first concert. I went to Jadakiss.
That's
Fabulous at the Apollo of all places, which was amazing. And Cameron came out, so that was cool. That was back in 2009 or 10.
Yo, speaking of the Apollo and Harlem, we were talking about shows. Have you ever seen The Godfather of Harlem? Yeah, great show. Such a fucking good show, dude. I love that show. All right, so who's a concert that you've seen that you could pick apart that was not up to your standard?
Ooh. I don't think any of them were that bad. I went to Tay McRae this year. She was amazing live.
That was somewhere in North Philly,
wasn't it?
She was at the Fillmore? Or?
No, it was Sixer Stadium.
Oh, okay.
Wells Fargo. Thanks to Luch, honestly. You got the ticket. Yes. She was really amazing. She's this generation's Britney Spears. Definitely.
What was her first song that she came on the scene with was
You Broke Me First.
Well, what was the other one where she's all mopey and sad?
You Broke Me First.
No, I'm trying. I don't think I know that one. Like it's and like she's like you say she's nothing to worry about, like stupid boy making me so sad. Is that her? Didn't think this would hurt so bad. She's got everything that I don't have.
Yeah,
That's her, right?
Suddenly you're asking for it back.
How could I
That
ever
is You Broke Me
compete with?
First.
Oh, that
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha. All right.
Where'd you get the nerve saying that you miss all that we had? I don't really care how bad it hurts because you broke me first. Yeah.
What speaking like of an artist who's similar to her, who's like taking over the game right now, is Sabrina Carpenter. What do you think about her?
I think she's great. She opened
At Ava Brown E2G said, "Lol."
You like our singing?
Yes, sorry. So this is I'm
We
so
take requests.
I'm actually not bad at karaoke.
Yeah.
But I need to make sure that it matches my my range and my like abilities.
Yeah.
I'm not an experimental karaokeist, so
I used to host karaoke. I loved it. It was the best.
well,
But-
if you ever write down the block, there's the final score. It's my like close cheap bar, and they do karaoke every Thursday. So if you ever want to come,
Yeah.
you'd probably have a good time.
No, I would DJ and like host it. I'd be like, all right, up next to the stage, everybody welcome Chris to the stage. I would like hype you up and shit. But Sabrina Carpenter, I think she's great. Yeah.
What do you think about her like look? Like, do you think that she's a little bit of a I don't know, it looks a little bit like a creepy little girl?
Like her look in general?
Like I just feel like she's like kind of like marketing like
I think she's very like pin-up.
yeah like
She's very definitely different from what she used to be. But I think once you get more into the mainstream, you know, sex sells, you know. And I know a lot of people were complaining about her concert and her lyrics and her position switches and stuff in some of her songs. But I mean, we were watching Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera growing up doing the same thing, talking about I'm a slave for you in her Toxic video. You know, I think it's just nowadays people have more of an opinion too because social media.
yeah.
So you hear more, you're able to say more rather than back in the day you kind of just talked about it amongst yourselves rather than to the world. So I think that makes a big difference with entertainment. But I think Sabrina's great. You know, she's definitely at the top of her game now.
Yeah.
And they all have like sold out arena tours and, you know, so.
What do you think about Taylor Swift?
At Ava Brown E2G said, "Pin-up is a good description."
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good description. Yeah.
Taylor Swift, I think, has a lot of amazing songs. I watched some of her documentary about her Eras Tour series, and I'm not a huge fan of her music. It's just not my vibe.
Yeah.
But I play it out, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm not like a huge.
Do you think like because Travis Kelce's whole life, you know, I think he's from like Cincinnati or Cleveland or something. Like he was down with the sisters and stuff. You know, he always had like these like curvaceous sisters that, you know, were like really
Kayla Nicole.
yeah. And then he goes to like Taylor Swift, who's built like a
I feel
board.
like she's gained a lot of weight though.
Yeah,
Since being with him, I think she's filled out more.
Speaking of gaining a lot of weight, what do you
But
think?
not in a bad way.
No, yeah, like,
Yeah.
what do you think about Ariana Grande? Like,
My girl, my poor girl. I feel so. Again, we don't know what goes on in their personal lives behind the scenes. We don't know. Maybe she was sick. Maybe she is sick.
Yeah.
We don't know anything. But yeah, I think she looks better now than she did when she was doing Wicked and the tours and the press tours and everything. Because she's been on SNL recently, so she looks like she's filling in and looking better. But yeah, that scared me for a second for her.
Did you watch Wicked?
I watched the first one and I fell asleep, and that's how I know a movie's not for me.
Yeah. All right, so here's the thing here's what I think is happening in like Hollywood, right? Like The Wizard of Oz, it's a timeless story or whatever. And the executives and the producers in Hollywood were like, oh, there's no way that we can have a colored woman be a villain. Fuck that. We need to make the white man the villain. So we're gonna like rework this.
I mean, Cynthia Erivo's the villain in Wicked.
No, she isn't. Aren't they the
Elphaba?
protagonists?
Elphaba?
Is like she's the
Isn't she
Green
evil?
Witch, right?
Yeah, isn't she the evil witch?
I don't think so. I don't know. I never watched it, but I thought that Ariana Grande and her were like the good people, and the wizard is the bad guy. Is that not?
I think the wizard is bad, but
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
But I think Elphaba is the wicked witch of the West, and then or the bad witch, and then Glinda's the good witch.
But
I'm not
isn't
a
Wicked
huge
about them having like this like lesbian relationship
They had a
or?
clash, and then they became friends. And
Yeah.
then they're not friends anymore.
Oh, okay,
Or
gotcha.
something. I didn't watch it. So I couldn't-
Typical
I literally
girl
fell
friendship.
asleep, and I was like, "That's how I know this movie is just not for me."
Yeah.
I tried twice, and I fell asleep twice.
Yeah. Well, that's more than I tried. I have zero interest in watching that movie.
Yeah.
Is there one failure in your past that sticks out in your mind that you'd like to share?
I mean, I fail all the time. I feel like I'm trying to think. I mean, I think in relationships you feel like you fail at times, even if you give it your all. You know, maybe some things just don't work out. But yeah, I honestly don't know. I feel like I haven't had any major failures. If anything, it's like my life is just a constant lose-lose, so I always have to strive to not fail. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think that, I mean, all the most successful people are the biggest failures.
Mm.
And you kind of just fail and then fail better and then.
I mean, there's months where I could be DJing a shit ton, and then there's months I'm not really booked that much. So, like, those months you feel like a failure.
Yeah.
But then you work harder, and then, you know, it's like a constant cycle. You know what I mean?
You fail to win.
Yeah.
You literally do.
At Ava Brown E2G said, fail forward.
Fail forward, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Kind of what I just said.
So I wanna become like a red carpet host. How do you think I should go about becoming that? Because like I just started like just taking a microphone around on the streets and like interviewing people. But like I want to like transition that into like, you know, nice
Journalist hosting, like on a red carpet?
Yeah.
I mean, keep doing that. 'Cause
Yeah.
It gives you more practice and being more open. But also, I feel like for certain red carpets, you have to have the knowledge of the pop culture of what you're doing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of like homework on Hollywood and like what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it's more of if you could read a person and like have good personality when you're talking to them. Don't be like, "Hi, welcome to blah blah blah. Your film was great. How are you feeling tonight?" Like I feel like everyone is just so cookie cutter in their interviews, where you want to be more like you're talking to a friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and like speaking of failure, one of my favorite influencers is Justin Waller, and he was on the verge of bankruptcy, and he has like a mentor, which I think is very important to have a mentor. I think it's very important to have many mentors. Kareem is one of my mentors, and so he's on the verge of bankruptcy.
At Ava Brown E2G said, Cheyenne.
I don't know what that's a reference to.
By Jason Derulo.
Ava, who are you? Do I know you, Ava? Thank you for joining us, by the way. But I don't know if I know you. So tell me who you are, so I can put a face to the name.
She's just here for me. No,
Maybe it's your friend. Who knows? But he's on the verge of bankruptcy.
At Ava Brown E2G said, George.
Cheyenne George.
Yeah, I don't know. He's on the verge of bankruptcy, and he goes to his mentor, and he's like, you know, he's talking about all of his failures, and his mentor, who's like super successful, like a billionaire. He's like, some like oil real estate tycoon. He says like, son, if you ain't on the verge of bankruptcy every 10 years or so, you ain't really doing shit anyway.
I mean, I can agree with that because all the money I make goes to my necessities of life, bills, rent, the whole nine, or back into my business of equipment, I mean, I Uber everywhere, so that's an investment to me because getting...
At Ava Brown E2G said, I can still make it to Cheyenne, George straight.
I don't know what that means.
Huh?
But
You want to George straight?
Cheyenne, George. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah. So you Uber everywhere, or do you have your license?
Wait, I think he's requesting a karaoke song. That's what he's doing.
Okay.
But what would you say?
Do you have your license?
So it expired when I moved to the city, and it was a year expired. And Philly said, in PA, you have to get your permit before you can get your license again. Once it's expired over a certain amount of time. And I said, screw that. I'm just going to Uber everywhere. And it's honestly cheaper for me to Uber than have a car in the city.
Yeah.
Because it would be car payment, car in my garage, money on top of my rent, and gas and insurance. So, yeah.
So who are 3 inspirations to you in your personal life, a celebrity, and a historic person that you have been inspired by?
I would say in my personal life, I feel like a lot of DJs that I'm friends with or I've known a long time or I've just been following for a long time inspire me because you watch their creativity, their process, see where they came from and where they're going, where they're at. I mean, that's inspiring to me. I think just my friends in general, like, it doesn't have to be somebody in the industry. I think I find inspiration within people every day. I could be at the store and someone could say something and inspire me, or, Celebrity-wise, I mean, I don't really aspire to be a celebrity, you know what I mean? Or I just feel like being older now and seeing everything that they've all gone through, that it's like it inspired me that they kept doing what they were doing within the bullshit they were dealing with. But I wouldn't say one really inspired me. I mean, Britney Spears was one of my favorite pop artists growing up, you know what I mean? So seeing her story and everything that she went through and what she's going through now in life, it inspires me to know that she just kept doing it with no, she rebutted in the end when she was like, all right, I'm over this shit. But to know, like, she was on stages when she didn't want to be and she still showed up and still gave it her 100% is like what you know.
That, like, do you think her dad's like an evil person?
Yeah, her whole family.
Yeah.
That's so fun. None of them talk to her, which is crazy. Yeah, she might be a little loony now, but like, look what you put her through a ringer her whole life, And
what do you think about Kevin Federline? Do you think that he's like
her baby daddy?
Yeah, like, do you think he's like the shit? Do you think he's a bum?
I mean, he was a dancer that got with the artist.
Yeah.
So, we don't know their personal history. We don't know how long they were friends before they dated or whatever. Or if he just manipulated his way to make her fall in love, like, you don't know. Because she was on medication her whole career, and her parents would lithium or whatever the fuck they put her on, so, I mean, and then in that world, with so many eyes on you, you're kind of just begging for someone to see you. So when you feel like someone's seeing you, it's easy to be like, I'm in love, so I think, I mean, that's her child's father. So, and I think they've lived with him most of all their lives. But yeah.
So do you think that marriage is still a valuable institution in the West?
In the West? What do you mean?
So like the West refers to like everything from like, I guess, let's say like London all the way to America, like,
just marriage, like,
yeah. So like all right, so like basically, like so somewhere around like 50% of marriages in America end in divorce.
Mm-hmm.
What just happened in China is they just passed a law where like women couldn't like marry a baller and then divorce and then they get like half of his shit.
Yeah.
But in America, like it's still like
You can do whatever.
Yeah, like you're always hearing about these like celebrities that like I think Tyreek Hill owes his wife like,
Whatever amount of money.
cars and houses and all this shit, like spousal support. Do you think that the way that we have marriage set up is like good?
Now?
Yeah.
Just for America?
Yeah.
I feel like people don't value the term marriage at all anymore. I think people just do it for show.
Yeah.
And they're not really happy. It's just like, oh, I need to have a wedding. I need to have a bachelorette party. I need to do all these things. I need to have babies. But they don't realize the commitment that they're really making. And then they're miserable. And then it ends up in divorce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think the materialistic personification of marriage, I guess is the word, is just flashy and this and that. But people don't.
At Doug Momo said, "Ride and die 90s."
Wine and dine 90s.
Go 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's just the commitment and the sacred bond of what a marriage should be is just completely lost. But I also feel like it's because people are just so lost themselves that they don't realize what they're doing when they do it.
Do you want to be married?
Eventually, yeah, one day.
Because there's actually a inverse correlation between the money spent on a wedding and the duration of the marriage.
The wedding? Or the marriage?
Yeah. So like the couples that spend a bunch of money on their wedding end up being married for the shortest time.
Yeah. So I've done a lot of weddings in my career, and I've been able to know whether that marriage was going to work out or
How?
Not even just between the energy and the bond between the bride and groom, but also the families.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people don't realize how much of an impact both sides of the families have on the two getting married. And it's like a lot of like opinions and egos and drama. You just see all the drama at a wedding. You know what I mean? Especially when you're on the outside looking in at it.
Yeah.
And even through the process of talking to a bride and groom, it's like you kind of see where they agree, where they don't agree, what they like, what they don't like. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of weddings that I was like, this ain't going to last. But then some of them surprised me and they have a kid like a year later.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to last at all,
last
you
forever,
know?
But I also think people are getting married too young nowadays.
Really?
Like, I'm big on TikTok. Like, I watch TikTok. I scroll. I make stupid ones. But I see a lot of 22 through 26 married already with houses and starting families. And I'm like, is it reverting back to what it was when our parents were growing up? Because I feel like our generation, we either got married or we're still single. Like, there is no in between.
Yeah.
Like, there is no, we're in a relationship, we're talking. It's like, no, you're either married to someone and miserable and have kids, or you're just single. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I feel like they're getting married a lot younger nowadays.
Well, I think that this, what are we now in? Gen Z, Gen Alpha?
Yeah.
I think they're becoming more conservative because we're getting like a front row seat to see what like liberalism and feminism and what kind of life results it yields, and it's not good. Like I think I think feminism and liberalism have like led to the degradation of our culture. And I don't know about you, I'm like super against abortion.
Yeah.
And I think that I think the numbers are like 1.5 million abortions occur in America every single year. That's, I mean, like whether you believe that is a human life, I do.
Yeah, it is.
So like that's like a Holocaust happening in America every 4 years. and like it's all. And you could look at like certain influencers, like we were talking about Sabrina Carpenter. She's basically looking like she's like selling like sex to like young girls, and like Bonnie Blue is like
that girl, man.
just
She's
a
not
cum
American, though,
dumpster.
but
Yeah, like
Lord.
At Isabella Jones V7X9I said, "Wah really?"
yeah. What's up, Isabella? I don't know who you are either, but thank you for joining us. But yeah, like and like I think this like sexual liberation movement is like harmful for society as well, because like it's just telling young girls, oh, go.
I think music has a lot to do with that too.
Yeah. And we were talking about it because like, and do you know like about like what's going on with Nicki Minaj right now?
What about her?
So like she, I guess like came out in solidarity with like the Republicans.
Oh, she was at America Fest or whatever.
Yeah.
With Charlie Kirk's wife.
Okay.
Erica Kirk and Erica Kirk.
Gotcha.
interviewed her. Yeah.
And so like everybody's like hating on Nicki Minaj now, right? Because she.
But like she hasn't done a lot in a while, and then now you're popping out with Erica
Yeah.
Kirk. It just doesn't really make sense.
It's like I've never been the biggest Nicki Minaj fan, and I think she's probably one of the biggest culprits of bringing music into that like women are sex objects kind of thing. But I just think it's funny because Megan Thee Stallion is able to like twerk at the Democratic National Convention, and everyone's like, yeah, and then like Nicki Minaj does the exact same thing for the other side, and they hate her.
Shebang of Kamala Harris when all that was happening made me realize how stupid it is to vote.
Oh yeah, I don't vote.
I don't vote, and I know a lot of people are gonna hate that I just said that. They're like, vote, it's your right, especially women. You fought for these. Like, I just thought that made America look so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this isn't a concert. This isn't like a good time on a weekend. This is, you are gonna be running the entire fucking nation for 4 years. You think I'm gonna vote for you because you have Beyonce on stage with you?
Yeah.
I think that's so dumb.
Yep.
I think that was the stupidest thing she could have did, was make it so flashy and so entertainment, and so look at, I got the Beehive, and I got Megan Thee Stallion, and I got all these. Okay, cool, they're endorsing you, but that doesn't mean that I need to endorse that shows me nothing. To me, that made you just look so dumb.
Yeah, and I think it exposed like intelligent female voters and dumb bitches that are like, oh, that's Megan Thee Stallion, she's talking about
vote for Kamala. Okay, why though?
Yeah, exactly. Like an intelligent female voter.
She'll do the great job. How?
Yeah. And it all, to me, all this politics, it always comes.
Politics. I don't pay
It's really just one dimensional, because it all comes down to abortion, unfortunately, because there are some people that support it and there are some people that don't support it, and the people that support it are willing to wrap up our entire fucking civilization and send it to hell, because like
At Doug Momo said, "This was a great show, by the way."
Yay,
thanks, Doug. They're willing to wrap up fucking all of our civilization just so they can have the ability to have sex without consequence and kill their kids if they so choose. And so, or
just have too many and live off of the government forever.
That too, yeah. Like and I like I said, I've never voted, but I was much more supportive of like Donald Trump winning, even though I think he's an idiot. I think he says like some dumb shit, but I feel
like, but he's real. Like he's not. Yeah, he's raw and he's blunt and he gets to the point, and you know, he is a businessman, you know, in a sense, but it's like, I just think the whole showy, flashy shit that she did was just so dumb.
Yeah.
But I don't vote. I don't care to vote. All I want to know is that America is thriving. I can buy groceries. My rent is paid. You know, we're not in war with somebody, you know, and, you know, it's just.
If you look at gas prices, they're going down. Like, prices are slowly coming down.
I'm like, Obama 2028, please. Bring him back.
Yeah? Would you
Because apparently J.D. Vance is now running in 2028.
Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me. I think it'll probably be Gavin Newsom, who's on the Democratic side, who's the governor of California, and some people fucking hate him. I don't really have much of a problem with him. I do, like, my mom and sister. Well, like my mom and sister have lived in California for the last like 10 years or so, and it's really funny because they went over to California as liberals, like, oh yeah, Hillary Clinton, like, girl power, and then they spent like 10 years in California, and they're like, fuck liberals, like, they're the worst.
Honestly, Hillary might have been good because she's been around the office for that time, you know.
Yeah.
She's been in politics. But again, it's like, we don't know what goes on behind those doors. We don't know what they're really dealing with. Like, we're the public, so you can't say everything to the public because everybody will freak the fuck out. You don't know what's happening. You know, they only tell you what they want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So I just be a good citizen, be a good law-abiding citizen, do my due diligence in this world, you know.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you a couple of hypotheticals, and if you're not interested in answering them, you could just say
Pass.
you can say pass. Sorry. So hypothetically, you're on a deserted island. Mm-hmm. There are only 2 men on this island. Mm-hmm. There's like an infinite amount of women. Okay. All right, but there's only 2 men. Mm-hmm. And I guess you could choose to not pair with one of them, but let's say you could choose to like date one of them. Mm. Are you going to date the man who lives with his mother? Or are you going to date the man who lives with his wife?
Neither.
Okay, so you're going to choose the single life. Okay, gotcha. All right.
I'll be getting supplies for everybody.
Would you rather be the mistress of the king or the wife of the peasant?
The wife of the peasant.
Okay. All right. So you value loyalty and commitment. Okay.
Yeah. We build together, you know?
Yeah. Do you think that it's problematic when a man makes a woman like the center of his universe rather than like having a mission of his own?
Yeah. I feel like the woman should drive you to have like your mission to be better.
Yeah.
And the woman should be encouraging you to be your best self at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of guys just live to serve their woman, and what ends up happening is they become
lose themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I think the pressure for a man when they have wives and kids is a lot. So that's why for me it's like you're saying how like people, they get married and they want to take half, or they want the man to do all the work. Especially nowadays, like, you can't do that. Everybody has to pitch in.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah.
Maybe your family life doesn't allow your wife to work. You know what I mean? But she should be making it easier when you do come home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But again, these are my opinions and what I would be feeling.
So it's about to be New Year's. It's a holiday rooted in new beginnings. Mm-hmm. What New Year's goals or aspirations do you realistically hope to achieve in 2026?
I definitely want to start speaking more, which is why I honestly want to agree to do this.
At Terrence Aboilager 846 said, "Y'all are killing it. Great guest. Great show."
Hey, yo, Terry, the fuck's going on?
Thank you.
Where's my Terry? I used to have a Terry soundbite. I still have a Terry soundbite, but
Terry.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Your New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, I want to speak out more and not be afraid to use my voice, and know that this is my opinion and it's valid for me and it might not be valid for everybody. And I think I was so scared to really speak my mind for a very long time. So that's one thing I want to do. I mean, continue playing music, maybe make music, is definitely an aspiration to do this year. A lot of people have been asking me, like, when are you doing this? And I'm like, when I have the creative time, I'm like a perfectionist in that way. If I do something, I want to do it and do it right the first time. I can fail,
Yeah.
But, yeah. So I think speaking more and making music is definitely...
I meant to ask you, do you have any experience with like producing beats and shit like that? No. Okay.
I mean, I've sat in on sessions where I tell people like, all right, put that note here and make this note there, add that there. Like I have a creative brain in that sense, but to do the physical on the program, I'd rather like somebody else do that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. Because what I was doing with my podcast was I was just like I was just using like music, and like I got in a lot of trouble with copyright.
Yeah.
So I want to find a person who will produce. Like,
Adiradi Astragiria 1420 said, "Nice."
I want to find someone who will like produce me my own actual like theme song to my show.
There's websites that you could go on and download free copyright like music you could use. You know what I mean?
I just want I want like something
like
that
you're on your own vibe.
Yeah, like I got that painting like I got that commissioned. I sought out an artist and I said like, here, paint this for me. I want the same experience with the beat.
I could hook you up with some people.
All right, yeah. Let me talk
Shout
to
out
him.
to Matty Moonshine.
Okay, all right.
He makes dope beats.
I want like a jazzy R&B kind of beat.
Yeah, he can do that.
Have you dealt with haters in your career?
Yeah. Yeah. But in a way of like I don't feed into it. I just you could sense it, you know. But I feel like everybody has a hater, no matter what your job is. You know, even in your family, you probably have haters. You know what I mean? Like anybody, your friend could be your hater.
Yeah.
At Maya Martinez F3Z said, yes.
Yep.
What's up, Mia? Yeah, like I think it's such a brave endeavor to be an artist, to like fully expose your authentic self to the world. Say like, hello world, this is my most naked self. And of course, it wouldn't be brave if there wasn't some basement dwelling, bedpan using troll that was like, nope, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, then don't listen.
fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
But like, but haters are just confused fans, you know.
I've had somebody tell me, "Oh, just so you know, there's no longevity in this career." And
At Maya Martinez F3Z said, haters means you're doing great.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you know who doesn't have haters? Fucking nobody's.
Haters.
Like, yeah.
You haven't made it unless you got a hater.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I must have exactly 2 haters, because every one of my videos I'll have like, I don't know, 50, 60 thumbs up. Always have consistently 2 thumbs downs on every one of my videos. So whoever you 2 haters are, fuck you.
It's still going on your statistics. So it's
exactly. Yeah, they're just fans. They're fans that are watching my shit. Yeah. They're boosting my numbers.
It's
yeah.
like Cardi B when she got her award. She's like, and I want to thank my haters because you still download my music and listen. To
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you just gotta brush them off. It doesn't really matter. Nothing matters.
Yeah.
None of it. So
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
All of this shit is.
At Doug Momo said, Chinabots.
Chinabots? Chinabots.
Oh, Chinabots. That's funny.
Are you a good cook?
Yes, I love to cook.
If you had to cook one meal to impress the man of your dreams, what would you cook him to win him over?
Whatever his favorite meal is.
All right, so like what? Like, all right, if you just had to cook something to win over a person, you couldn't ask them what they wanted.
I mean, any kind of chicken dish would be great. Pasta, you know what I mean? Crock pot, slow cooked, fall off the bone, some veggies, some rice, a little balanced meal, a little charcuterie board, you know, dessert. I'm not a good baker.
I'm not either.
At Doug Momo said, yummy, you are a keeper. Where deny DJ?
What is it? What?
He said, yummy, you're a keeper. Where
do I DJ?
Where do you DJ? I think he's saying.
A little bit of everywhere. So it all depends on the day of the week, the time of the day.
Doug, we'll go out. We'll link up and
Wait,
we'll.
Are you friends with Doug?
Yeah. So Doug.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I went out with Doug last night. We went to where did we go? We went all over. We were just like trying to like man on the street interview. So we went everywhere. We started at like City Hall, went around that like Christmas Village, went down to like the Ritz-Carlton, went to the Kimmel Center. It was locked and closed. Went to the Bellevue. Have you ever been to the Bellevue?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool there. And then we went up to the convention center where they were having that
Hijinks.
Yeah,
Probably
hijinks.
had some good interviews over there.
Yeah, I would like I'm giving myself permission to suck, so I still kind of suck at interviewing, but
It's not like you suck. You just gotta. Do you get nervous when you walk up to people?
it's just like here I have this like script, but I'm like I'm improving it on the streets. Yeah, so
I would love to do that. Like I want to just have a mini mic.
Yeah.
And call it Kellen or Mini Mike and just walk up to random people and ask them random shit.
Yeah, I got it. I think it's out on the. Or no, it's right there. Those DJIs.
Yeah.
They're just like little lapel mics
I have
and.
a little mini and I put it in my phone.
Yeah. But yeah, it's fun. So, if you were on death row, you're about to get the electric chair. What would be?
Suitor 2013 said, "Hey Chris."
Hey George.
George.
That's my pastor.
Pastor George. Hello.
He's the one that he fosters
Kids.
like 4 kids
Nice.
at least.
Love you.
You're on death row. You're about to get the electric chair. What would be your last meal?
I have a problem with hyperfixation meals. Like I eat something for a very long time, then I stop eating it.
Mm-hmm.
But my last meal, I think it would definitely be a Puerto Rican meal.
Okay.
Rice, beans, tostones, acapullas, pernil, chicken. Yeah. But right now my hyperfixation meal is a soup from a Thai restaurant, Grandma's in Philly. It's so good. I think it's called Tom Yum.
Adiradi Astragiria 1420 said, "Rice?"
Yeah, she said rice.
I
Yeah.
love rice.
Yeah, rice is good as shit. Do you like chicken tortilla soup? I love chicken tortilla soup.
Mm-hmm. Any soup. I love soup.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that would probably be my death row.
I would. So I mean I loved like drugs and alcohol in my past. If I'm gonna die, like I'm gonna have like a couple. I'm gonna have like a handle of Patron. Like I'm gonna drink myself
Like,
to death. Like.
Hey, Pastor George. We need help over here.
I might like include some like can of butter in my last meal.
I probably would smoke a doobie.
Yeah, like I want to get like I want to get
little
blitzed
day.
right before I get put to death. You know.
Yeah.
So do you have the holidays just passed? Did you have good holidays?
Yes, it was actually relaxing.
Yeah.
I don't do much for holidays now that I'm single. And I'm not close with my family. So
Adiradi Astragiria 1420 said, "Pray for him."
Yeah, pray for me because I don't pray for myself. I pray for others.
Suitor 2013 said, "It's all good. We don't have perfect backgrounds and death row is a scary thing to face."
Yeah.
Amen to that. That'd be nuts. Sit on death row.
Yeah. How would you choose? What would you choose as your method of
Like execution?
execution? Yeah.
I just stick a needle in my arm and
Yeah.
fall asleep.
I want like firing squad. That's
You wanna
like
be shot at?
yeah, like just like
Pastor George, send help.
Like I
What the hell?
make sure it's over quick. Like I don't want to. I want like a bunch of
What do you
bullets.
think a needle in your arm does?
At
It
Doug
just puts you to
Momo
sleep.
said,
I hate
"Pray for others while
needles.
Chris, are you single?"
Ooh.
yeah, I'm single. Yeah, no, like I hate needles.
She's over here like, I want to be shot at. Are you single? That's funny.
So, what's your favorite Christmas song?
I hate Christmas music, honestly.
Oh
But I
no.
feel like if I had to choose a few,
At Doug Momo said, "Oops."
I'd be like a Christmas song, so like chestnuts roasting.
Yeah, oh, that's such a good one,
That's a
yeah.
good one. The NSYNC album, top tier.
Merry Christmas.
The whole album is good. Christ is Born. I forget the name of the song.
Silent Night or
Hear the angels calling.
Oh Night Divine.
That
Oh Night Divine.
Yeah.
So I sang I sang that at karaoke, and I sang a Christmas song by Nat King Cole at karaoke.
It's such a, but the NSYNC version of a Christmas song, so good.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's on the album.
Do you like This Christmas by Donny Hathaway?
Yes.
I love that one.
I think all Christmas music has a time and place.
Mhm.
You know, when I started hearing it in the end of October, I was like, no.
I'm one of those
I'm the
people.
Grinch.
At Maya Martinez F3C said, "Dumber boy."
Drummer Boy's good by Justin Bieber.
Fucking
But yeah,
I'm one of those people that like, yeah, October 31st, I go into Christmas mode and I stay there until like I stay there well into January.
No. Right when I heard it, I literally had that moment like the Grinch where he stops and he's like, like that was me in the store like, no, why is this happening?
Yo, the Grinch, like he got a bad deal. Like he
What do
was
you mean?
like just like
An orphan?
yeah, he was an orphan
Yeah.
and he looked different.
Uh-huh.
So everyone judged him
Yeah.
and they like treated him like shit.
Yeah.
And that's why he became what he became.
But then at the end of the day, he got the girl.
He did. And like and the mayor,
Mhm.
the mayor was this like,
And the hater got exposed.
is that the mayor?
Yeah.
Like he was a little fucking
Mm-hmm.
button-nosed bitch. Like fuck that dude. And who was it? Martha the girl?
Martha May.
Yeah.
He ended up being with, yeah.
She was very materialistic actually. She didn't want anything to do with the Grinch when his status was like low
You want to
and
get deep with it?
yeah,
So
yeah.
Martha May was materialistic because the mayor, she wasn't in love with him. She was in love with the things that he gave her.
yeah.
So that's why she stayed with him. She was secretly always in love with the Grinch. I
Yeah.
didn't have a crush on the Grinch. I didn't ask you that. You know, when Cindy Lou Who does that.
Yeah.
And she always was secretly in love with him.
Mhm.
And she only stayed there because she loved the material stuff that she was being given.
Yeah.
So once she reconnected with the Grinch, she knew that she couldn't marry the mayor. She knew she had to be with him.
So
The wife of a peasant, not the mistress
yeah.
of a king.
Yeah. What's your least favorite wait, so we talked about favorite Christmas song. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
The Grinch.
The Grinch, yeah.
But
You-
like
the
a
live
Christmas
action one,
Story,
right?
Yeah, with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Jim Carrey fan.
Yeah.
Like bucket list celebrity to meet.
Mm.
If I ever get to meet him, it would be awesome. But I would say a Christmas Story and The Grinch, Home Alone, obviously.
Have you seen The Night Before?
The Night Before Christmas?
No, it's just called The Night Before with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who's another orphan. His parents are killed in a car crash on Christmas Eve.
I feel like maybe. Like when you just like put on Christmas movies and you watch them and then you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, it's all about like their whole lives. There was always this fabled Christmas party in some like secret venue, and they never were able to get it. And then this one Christmas Eve, they find these tickets to this Christmas venue, and they like go to it, and it's all about their like wild night with Anthony Mackie and Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
No, I didn't see that.
It's a really good
But
one.
like Bad Santa's good. Bad
Yeah.
Mom's Christmas, like those are funny.
I think I just saw that one recently.
But like even the old school like Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph, like all those are good.
I hate.
Jack
Do you like
Frost.
snow?
Snow? I like when it first falls because it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But after that, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always hated the kids in that like Frosty movie where they're like, no, we don't like snow. And I always hated the kids in school that were like, winter sucks. Like,
Yeah.
fuck you, dude. Like, winter's the best.
You ever see Snow Day?
Yes, like a long time ago, yeah.
Snowplow Man.
He was like the
Down
villain,
plow
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would come and try to plow the streets, and they were like, no, because they had all from school.
So what's your least favorite Christmas song? Did I already ask you that?
Not the least. I don't really have a least favorite. I think I just get over it after a certain time.
Yeah.
But even like with DJing, I hear songs on repeat all the time. I play the same stuff all the time. But I think with Christmas,
At Kelty9R said, "Hi, other Kelly B."
Hi, other Kelly
That's my
B.
mom. My mom's name is Kelly B.
Hey, wait, your mom's in here?
Yeah, she's
Oh, hey,
watching.
Mom. How's it going? But I think just Christmas music reminds me of like It's a Small World After All. So it's like that jingle, you know.
At
No
Isabella
pun in-
Jones
no pun
V7X9I said, "Hey mom."
You know.
Do you like the Latina Christmas music like Feliz Navidad and Mamacita Donde Está Santa
I
Claus?
don't even know that one.
You don't know
I
that
know
one?
Feliz Navidad, but not that second one.
You gotta listen to Donde Está Santa Claus.
All right, on the way home.
He's like he's this little Spanish boy that doesn't know where Santa is because I guess maybe he doesn't maybe he didn't visit him. So I got a Christmas joke. How is it that Santa makes it all the way around the world and delivers presents to all the kids on Christmas Eve?
I don't know how.
He skips the poor kids.
At Doug Momo said, "Spanish enunciation is perfect."
Gracias, amigo. We were trying. I tried to do a man on the street interview with some Spanish speaking girls last night, but they weren't having it.
What are you? Like, what's your nationality?
I'm like a mutt. Like I'm mostly German, I think, but I think I have a little Italian, a little.
Chime in, mom.
Yeah, my mom will probably be like, "No, you're not." But who knows? I've never gotten like the ancestry DNA things. I think it's mostly Irish, German.
Irish is good.
Have you ever heard of those "Are we dating the same men" pages?
I'm in one of them on Facebook.
You're so bad.
I just watch it. I don't.
Okay.
At Doug Momo said, "Latinas look out."
What do you think about those? Like, do you think the women are like pathetic in there?
No, I think it's smart because it's like the girls looking out for the girls. I just think.
At KelT9R said, "No, you're not lol."
Yeah, she says I'm not Italian or I'm mostly German and Irish, I believe.
But those, I think, for women, it's like if you have that feeling to have to ask, you're probably right. You're like your gut feeling is on point. Yeah.
I think it's kind of like the same way we were talking about the haters. Like if you're a man in those groups, like you kind of made it. Like.
Not really, because your face is getting plastered as a cheater. It's not like.
Yeah. I suppose.
You didn't really make it.
Yeah.
If you're a piece of shit, you don't care.
You made it to the wall of shame.
I got.
At Isabella Jones V7X9I said, "We swipe so fast."
I got one friend whose face made it on the pages, and that's what he said. He was like, "I feel like I made it," and I'm like, "Yeah, all right, yeah,
Congratulations." No, but I think they just do that for one. They already know if they have a feeling, they know something's happening or something's wrong or something's off. It's just the other girls giving clarification, or like of what those feelings were that they were having. Or it's a good guy and nobody knows him and they've never been there and they never heard anything bad. It's, it's more of like, hey, do I get deeper into this or should I just stop where I am because I have this gut feeling, you know? So it's just like the girls looking out for the girls.
Yeah.
As it should be,
If you could rub on a genie lamp and the genie could send you back to a decade of dance clubs, what decade would you go back to?
The 70s.
Yeah, that's the only right answer.
Studio 54, disco, like that whole era.
Who's your favorite like disco?
The Bee Gees, Hall &
Oh my God, yeah.
Stevie Wonder, Earth, Wind and Fire.
I saw them live.
Donna Summer.
Yeah,
I love disco. Yeah.
I saw Earth, Wind and Fire when all the members of their band were still alive on like the 4th of July when they used to do those concerts.
The Isley Brothers.
Oh
just
yeah.
The whole era.
Are you a feminist?
What do you mean? Like?
Do you consider yourself a feminist?
Not really. I don't think so.
All right, good.
I'm a girl's girl, but I also see everyone. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
So we were talking about her a little bit earlier in the show about Bonnie Blue. Did you hear she was arrested? Like for
in somewhere because she had her tour bus or
what is it? A what bus?
Or tour bus? Or
Tour bus. Yeah.
Porn van?
Yeah. How do you feel about her being arrested for simply servicing a couple of peckers in a bang bus?
I mean, it's disgusting. Honestly. I mean, at least like OnlyFans and shit, these girls have a little bit of. I feel like it's just so classless of how she's doing it. You know, like, I mean, I DJ in strip clubs. I'm not saying they're like, you know, but it's like the way she's so open about I banged 1,000 guys in a day is, girl.
I don't even know how that's logistically possible.
That's disgusting.
Like, yeah, like.
And not even that, you're transferring all this energy between these people with you. Like, it's not healthy for your soul.
And
so
there's
you honestly don't have one.
There's like yeah, like, do you like, because you obviously believe in a soul, do you think that like you can like fuck your soul away? Yeah, like, how many penises does it take to like get to the center of a soul?
I don't know.
like do you think it's like, is it 12? Is it 25? Is it 100? Is it more?
At Doug Momo said, lol.
I don't think it's about a number. I think it's about like the energy.
At Doug Momo said, 13.
13? 13's like child's play. Like,
I would say it's about the person you're exchanging that act with.
Yeah.
Is where your soul is being. You get it. It's an energetic exchange.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, that many people, you have to be soulless.
Okay. So like, do you think that a woman could get with like 100 in a decade and still have her soul intact?
Yeah.
Really? That's a lot, in my opinion.
So a decade is 10 years.
Yeah.
There's 12 months in a year. Divide that by 100.
Yeah.
Or like 10 years.
At Maya Martinez F3Z said, great show.
Thanks, Mia.
Mean? So it's really not that many. Over a decade?
Yeah, it just seems like a lot to me.
Do the math
Is it?
on that.
Yeah.
To see how many people that would be per year.
It's like it's 10 per year. It's like one per every 1.5 months, I think, or like it's like one per every 5 weeks.
Yeah, but you're also like cleansing yourself in between then. I mean, I think a lot of people don't realize how energetically exchanging you are when you are in the act.
Yeah.
You know.
So there's this new concept. I don't know how backed in science this is, but
getting so deep.
So they actually have found that when women have unprotected sex with a man, that man's DNA actually shows up in her child down the road.
At Doug Momo said, she's an old soul to say things like Thea.
So once again, I don't know exactly how like scientifically backed it is. This is a new concept, and I'll have to like do the research. But like, I do believe they have found DNA of women's past lovers who have had unprotected sex with her in the child of another man. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's definitely something to look out for. I mean, I'm not with like having unprotected sex. I think that's like something that you should do with your like a husband and wife. All right, so we're getting about down to it. Is there any other things you want to talk about? Anything that you think I left out?
I feel like we kind of talked about everything.
Yeah.
At Kel-T9R said, well, that explains where you came from, Chris.
Stop.
Wait,
That's
that your mom?
yeah, it's so gross. Like, fucking.
That's funny.
At Isabella Jones V7X9I said, lol.
Wait, where's? I gotta fucking.
You said a year now.
How dare you?
So I like to leave my guests with some homework assignments. Number one assignment, I'm going to ask you to promote the ever-living fuck out of this episode so that the channel can explode and grow organically. 2, could you introduce me to other guests? You know, like if you have somebody in mind who you think would make a good guest on the show, be like, hey, you should.
At Isabella Jones V7X9I said, DNA facts, Chris.
I don't know who all these people are.
It's okay.
But
They're haters.
no, they seem cool. I love all you.
It's good energy, yeah.
So I'm asking you to be a connector. Introduce me. Like, if you got any friends, be like, hey, I had such a fun time. You should go on it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make it known that 5 foot tan brunettes with perky B cups and brown eyes never hurt ratings. So if you have any friends like that, like, I would love to have them on. And now the question that I prepared you for. This is called 3 truths. So I hope like if you were to live a long and fulfilling life, and I hope that you do, I hope that you live to whatever age that you want to live to, whether that's 90 or 100 or 110. I hope you do, and I hope you achieve all your goals in life. And I hope that like you have a big, loving family, and they're all around you, and that when you pass away, you feel no pain. But all of your life's work goes in the grave with you. All evidence that you ever existed goes with you. So every SoundCloud song that you ever produced is gone. Every Reddit post that you ever typed is gone. Every like college essay, every text message.
At Doug Momo said, she's a happy Perion Obed at 200 plus.
She's a happy Perion Obed. I have no. She's a happy I don't know.
We are happy.
You're getting me distracted. Oh, I think he's saying he thinks you're gonna live.
At
to
Doug
200
Momo
200
said,
years old.
person.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a vampire. I do work in that life. I'm like a vampire with angel wings, if that makes sense.
So, but all evidence that you ever existed goes in the grave with you.
At Doug Momo said, hater now thumbs down.
Don't be a hater.
Except for these 3 truths, you're able to leave these 3 things behind that you feel are self-evident. What are your 3 truths?
My 3 truths would be, no matter the struggle, I made it through it, or you can make it through it. I would say, no matter what I was going through, I always put people before myself. So like, love thy neighbor. And I kept faith in every situation that I was in, good or bad. So, and I was grateful, and I literally praise God every day for the situations and things I go through. So, good and bad. So, yeah.
I love it.
Those would be the 3.
Yeah, God wouldn't bring you to something if he wasn't going to bring you through something. All right, well, thank you so much for being on my podcast.
Thanks for having me.
At this time, I think we're going to wrap it up. Where's my wrap it up sound?
Brr, 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 brr.
Here you go. Oh, here we go.
Though the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up.
Yeah, guys,
I gotta give you some sounds. I'm
At
sorry.
Maya Martinez
I got a
F3C
ton.
said,
Everyone is like,
inspiration,
"Get out,
great
get the
answer.
fuck out. It's time to go.
I have like
See you later.
I have all these like goodbye ones.
You're
like-
making a mess. You either do it right or you don't do it.
But I want to do it.
You're done. You are done.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
You're fucking done, son.
Our next episode, guys, is just so you're all aware, our next episode is January 2nd. January 2nd at 7 p.m. I'm having Andrew from Detroit on the podcast. So yeah, everybody look forward to that. I want to let you know, by turning the notification bell on, you can be notified when we go live, and that'll be good. Once again, I want to humbly thank my listeners, pay them ample gratitude for their patronage. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to have such a high-quality interactive show. So thank you, audience. Where's my audience soundbite? No.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
I'd like to take this time to remind all of our listeners that we're spreading like a virus. The Good Faith Podcast is now on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Spotify, RSS.com, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcasts, Listen Notes, iHeartRadio, and Patreon. On Patreon, we're working to build additional value for the multiple tiers of donors with special content, super chat priority, VIP in-person meetings. We do value your attention, so thank you for quieting your TikTok brain for the last 2 hours. This is a reminder, if you feel you got any value from our show, it takes basically zero extra work to like and subscribe. It'll move us closer to our goal of having thousands of subscribers. It'll bump us up in the algorithm. It'll expose us to more potential listeners. If you guys want to share us with more of your friends and family, we would be absolutely delighted to extend our outreach. The quickest way for us to broaden our exposure is for you listeners to each share us with one friend. We appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. If you live in the greater Philadelphia area, want a guest star on our show, please reach out in an Instagram DM at Christopher Bulick. The Patreon link's in the description, and all proceeds will go towards rent, food, electricity, new computer equipment to improve our general show quality, and Clark's medical expenses.
Money, please.
Oh, no, there's no money.
Oh, my bad. No problem.
To all of our faithful audience,
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yup.
we wish you a wonderful weekend, a happy and healthy lifestyle, and to all of you, we bid you goodbye.
Happy New Year.
Gone. Goodbye. And if you need money, sell rocks. I heard that's what they do around here.
Bye.